Today I am going to discuss regarding the important questions which may ask from you. The name of the chapter is climate. Uh, no doubt, climate is something difficult chapter because the student faced a lots of problems to understand the conditions of the monsoon, the movement of the winds, the pressure, latitudes, altitudes, and so on. However, I tried my level best to solve some questions so that you can understand the matters in a better way. So, here there are some important questions. First, that is the most important question, is what is the difference between climate and weather? So answer, it refers to short run in case of weather. First of all, I am going to discuss about the weather. So it refers to short run atmospheric condition that exist for a specific area. Is it clear? Weather refers to a particular place. Weather may change at every short intervals of time. Weather is influenced by any one of its predominant elements, that is temperature, humidity, etc. But in case of climate, climate is the aggregate of day-to-day weather conditions over a long period of time. Climate refers to a large area. The climate remains more or less changed year after years. Climate is the collective effect of all its elements. So overall we can say weather is a state whereas climate is the outcome of the weathers. Okay, so you may write in the points, so you can take each line for each point. Okay, now come to the second question. Why does Mumbai receive more rainfall in summer season while Chennai receives more in winter? So as we know that Mumbai receives rainfall in summer season by southwest monsoon, which enters into India from western coast. And Mumbai is also located in western coast. But in case of Chennai, so Chennai receives rainfall in the month of October to December. It happens by the retreating monsoon and the northeast monsoon which come from the northeast directions. Now the next question is, discuss the factors which influence the climate of India. Factors affecting the climates of India, there are more than 4 or 5 factors, but here I have taken only 3 or 4. First, that is the latitude. The Tropic of Cancer passes through the middle of the India, so the southern part lies in the tropical zone. In the north part, whereas the north part falls in the subtropical zones. So this India by and large enjoy a hot tropical climate. Second is the Himalayan mountains. It protects India from the cold winds of the north. It also obstructs the southwesterly monsoon. Or here there is a one mistake, that is written Meena it also. It is not the Meena, meanwhile. Meanwhile, it also obstructs the southwesterly monsoon. Next is pressure and surface winds. So what is pressure and surface winds? It depends on the latitude and altitudes of a particular place. So I have taken here 3 main points. Now come to the explain the major factors which affect the monsoon winds. So there are so many factors which affects the monsoon winds, such as southwest trade winds, physical barriers such as Himalayas and Western Ghats, heating of Tibetan plateaus in summer season, high pressure condition in the south of the Indian Oceans, jet streams, Lilino and La Nino. So these are the important factors which affects the monsoon winds. Next question I have taken, describe the main features of retreating monsoon of India. So the main feature of retreating monsoons are first, that is the temperature. The retreat of the monsoon is marked by clear skies and rise in temperature. During this period, humidity is very high. Due to high temperature and high humidity, the weather becomes oppressive. That cannot be bearable. Now, second point is the pressure and winds. As the monsoon retreats, the elongated trough of the low pressure which once prevailed over northwestern India. Cyclones is the next point. The area most vulnerable to these storms include the coastal belts of Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh and Bangladesh. Precipitations. The northeast monsoon absorbs moisture while passing over the Bay of Bengal and causes rainfall in southeastern coast of India. So these are some important factors or features of retreating monsoon of India. Now next question I have taken, why does mercury rise up to 50 degrees Celsius in certain places in Rajasthan, whereas 20 degree in Phalam in Jammu and Kashmir? So this happens because Rajasthan has Indian largest desert. Not here has, it must be is. Rajasthan is Indian largest desert. Okay, so here that is a minor mistake. Sand is a good absorber and good radiant of heat, so mercury rises up to 50 degrees Celsius in certain place of Rajasthan. On the other hand, Jammu and Kashmir is located at high altitudes. It is extremely cold state. That's why the Phalgam in Jammu and Kashmir, the temperature is up to 20 degree centigrade. It is the maximum temperature. Now come to the next question. Mention any 6 important factors that control climate of any place. So there are 6 most important factors by which the climate is controlled. First is the latitude, second altitude, third pressure and wind, fourth distance from the sea, and fifth ocean current, and the last one, that is the sixth, direction of mountain range. Next question is, what is windward side of the mountains? So windward side means the area where the rainfall is very high. So the side of the mountain facing the wind and receiving heavy rainfall is known as windward side. Mountain range force the moisture-laden south west monsoon from the Arabian Sea to ascend the slope, thereby giving heavy rainfall in the western coastal plain. Now the next question is, what are western cyclonic disturbances? State its significance. So when the fine weather condition which prevail during the cold weather season sometimes get disturbed by shallow cyclonic depressions, which is known as western cyclonic disturbances. So this Western cyclonic disturbances cause in their way light rainfalls. It is highly beneficial to the rabi crops, especially in the production of wheat. It also helps the flow of water in the Himalayan rivers during the summer months. Next question is the explain ITCZ and its role in development of monsoon. So ITCZ is known as Intertropical Conversion Zone. So it is a broad, tough or low pressure in equatorial latitudes. Here northeast and southeast trade winds converge. So this convergence zone lines are more or less parallel to the equator. So the intensity and position of this high pressure area affects the Indian monsoon and helps to develop the monsoon. Okay, so these are the most important questions. Try to mug up, and with the help of the book, also try to write some more questions that will be beneficial for all of you. Okay, thank you.